The story of the General Dynamics F-111 Aardvark is one of bold ambition, unique design, and lasting impact on military aviation. Born out of the Cold War era, the F-111 was conceived to serve both the United States Air Force and Navy in the 1960s. It was envisioned as a multi-role aircraft capable of fulfilling tactical strike, reconnaissance, and even air superiority missions. What set the Aardvark apart right from the start was its groundbreaking variable sweep wing design, allowing it to adapt its wings for different flight profiles, fully swept back for supersonic dashes at low altitude and extended outward for slow-speed handling and takeoffs. This adaptability made the F-111 one of the most versatile aircraft of its generation. The Aardvark was powered by two Pratt and Whitney TF30 after-burning turbofan engines, giving it the thrust to exceed Mach 2 speeds at altitude. But its real strength came at low level. With its terrain-following radar, the F-111 could skim the ground at high speed, automatically adjusting its altitude to avoid terrain and evade enemy radar detection. This capability made it a deadly penetrator, able to deliver precision strikes deep into enemy territory while minimizing exposure to anti-aircraft defenses. Few aircraft of its time could match that combination of speed, stealth, and payload capacity. Speaking of payload, the F-111 was no slouch in that department. It carried an internal weapons bay and multiple external hardpoints, giving it the ability to haul a mix of bombs, nuclear weapons, and air-to-surface missiles. In fact, the Aardvark could carry more ordnance than the much larger B-17 Flying Fortress of World War II, all while flying at over twice the speed of sound. This made it a true force multiplier, blurring the lines between a tactical fighter and a strategic bomber. However, the F-111's development was far from smooth. The Navy eventually dropped out of the program due to issues with carrier suitability, and early Air Force models faced problems with engines, avionics, and structural integrity. Despite the rocky start, the aircraft matured into a highly capable platform, earning respect from its crews and commanders alike. Its combat debut came during the Vietnam War, where it flew low-level night bombing missions. Though initial losses caused controversy, improvements to the design and tactics eventually allowed the Aardvark to prove its worth. The F-111 saw action in multiple conflicts, most notably in Operation Dorado Canyon in 1986, when it carried out long-range strikes against Libya. Its ability to fly thousands of miles, refuel in the air, and deliver precise strikes demonstrated the strategic flexibility it offered. Later, during Operation Desert Storm in 1991, the F-111F variant flew with great success, destroying key targets with laser-guided bombs and reinforcing its reputation as one of the most effective strike aircraft of the era. By the mid-1990s, advancements in technology and the introduction of newer aircraft like the F-15E Strike Eagle and stealth bombers eventually led to the Aardvark's retirement. Yet, its legacy lives on. The F-111 pioneered technologies that shaped future generations of aircraft and proved that speed, adaptability, and precision could redefine modern air power. It was not just a fighter or a bomber, it was the Aardvark, a Cold War warrior that carved its place in aviation history.